I know I'm super late to this party, but, well, here I am. Hi everybody, welcome to Amnesia. I'm Bill, and as I said before, I know I'm late to the party. Dimitris the Vapingreek has sent this one, the Aris MTL RTA, for me to review a few months back. I couldn't get to it because it was a lot of shit going on in my life back then. I'm not going to bore you with it. Um, but here I am right now. The upside to this whole delay is that I've had plenty of time to spend with the Aries, and I know for a fact that what I'm saying stands true. I've had a wonderful time vaping this thing. It took me back to old school vaping. It took me back to vaping moth to lung, and I have really enjoyed it. Still am. One more thing to mention is that Ares is the Greek god of war, and judging by the latest international developments, I think the time is just about right. Well, enough talking. Let me take you closer and see for yourself. The Ares MTL RTA by Innokin, designed by Dimitris the Vapingreek and Phil Busardo.
And there we have it, the Ares MTL RTA by Innokin, designed by Phil Busardo and Dimitris aka Vapingreek. Here I have to mention that I'm very impressed by Innokin's packaging, attention to detail. Anyway, opening the box, we are presented with a pretty picture of Phil and Dimitri. It states here that this product is a part of the platform series designed by P. Busardo and the Vapingreek. Opening the box, we see, which is really a thank you note from the guys. It states here, find more under the tray, and this is the tray they refer to. This is the actual atomizer. Removing the tray. Look at that. A whole lot of goodies. What do we have here? There's a little bag here which contains spare glass for your tank, which holds 3 mil. This one. There's an extra drip tip in there and 2 sets of O-rings. And it states so in the back. Replacement smoked glass tank, extra colored O-rings and curved drip tip. What else do we have here? Oh, this is a set of pre-built coils. I'm guessing this is Dimitris's style, because this is the spaced coil. There's a meter of 26 gauge Canthal wire and some working material, which if I remember well, it's Japanese cotton. Exactly, Japanese organic cotton, pre-built 1 ohm Canthal coils and 1 meter of 26 gauge Canthal wire, all in here. And last but not least, we have what I like to call the weapons of choice. These are the build tools for each one of the guys respectively. This one is Dimitris, the spaced one, and the other one is Phil's build tool. You get a pair of spare screws, and this is a double-headed mini screwdriver with Phillips head and flat head. And this here is the actual RTA. This is a 24mm RTA. It has a top fill system. It says here push to fill. Really easy to do. You see the arrow, you push it back, and it reveals a fairly large hole which you use to fill your tank. Your tank holds 4 mils of juice. Um, it has a gold-plated 510 connection. It says Aris MTO RTA on the bottom, the Innokin logo. You get four different airflow configurations choices, ranging from 2, 1.5, 1, and 0.5 millimeters. You can use one, you can use two, or all of them fully open, or you can use this little hole over here, and you get a single hole for airflow. Now, from top to bottom, this is the top cap, which holds the rounded bell chamber to reduce the air turbulence. This one here, this rounded bell, except apart from the fact that it reduces the air turbulence, it really helps with the flavor. It gives out amazing flavor, and I'm gonna talk about it later in the video, but it really has to do with your choice of e-liquid, your airflow preferences, even your waking technique. But later on, we're going to talk about this. Same system here with the arrow. You push it back to reveal the hole which you use to fill your tank. I've read some people had issues with it. I really had none. Really smooth going back and forth. You see here it says push to fill, the Innokin logo, the platform series logo here. This is the glass tank that holds 4 mils of juice, and this is your 5mm board drip tip, which comes with the atomizer. You get another option with another drip tip that's slightly more restricted. And this here is the build deck. As you can see, is a single coil 2-post situation. Really simple, really straightforward. You get the dual waking ports, and as you can see here, you get these little walls on each side, which helps with your wicks not clogging the airflow here, which is a 9-hole airflow coming directly from here. And this thing right here is the single internal air tube, which is built in on the deck. So the airflow comes from here directly under your coil, which you can position as close or as further as you want from this one. Now, I wasn't going to do a building tutorial for this one because others have done it very, very successfully before me, but I thought, what the hell, it's so easy, I should do one. Namely, Daniel DJ LSB Vapes has done a great building tutorial for the Ares. As you can see, I'm using Phil's build tool, if it can focus. Phil's build tool, there you go. 3mm inner diameter, 8 wraps 24 gauge Canthal wire. Simply position your coil right here and insert the leads. Just like that. Hold your coil down. Just tighten the screw. Simple as that. Now we pulse it a little bit. Really nice, glowing from the inside out. And now we're gonna wick it. As little as this. You just push it back inside the wicking ports, and what you want to see is your cotton barely touching the base of the deck. Now I've juiced it up, which really helps with the cotton settling inside the wicking ports. And this is how I like mine, barely, not even touching the base of the build deck. Pulse it. Nice, nice. Now before you do anything, it's nice to position the glass on the top cap like this. Make it nice and firm, and then you're ready to go. Now gently position the bell over the wick and slightly screw it down. Do not overdo it. Just twist it as far as it goes. Slide it close. I'm using the iTaste Chroma A mod. Same coil. Yep. And we're taking it down to 12.5 watts. Yep. That sounds about right. And there you have it, the Aris MTO RTA. Sitting on top of the Chroma A by Innokin. 0.65 ohms at 12.5 watts. Let's see some of the vape production. Really tight drag with a 0.5 configuration. Amazing flavor, amazing flavor. What I wanted to say before about the flavor is that this RTA right here is designed for the mouth to lung vaping, and I think it really shines at higher levels of nicotine, like 12, 16. I've tried desserts, I've tried creams, I've tried cereal flavors, I've tried fruit, I've tried everything, but the ones that really rocked my world was tobacco flavors at higher nicotine. This is where it really shines. One thing that I have to mention is that
This RTA is being marketed as an RTA for the mouth to lung vapors, as well as for those who are looking to switch from smoking to vaping. This is a rebuildable tank atomizer, and I do not think that, I mean, looking back, remembering when I started vaping 4 years ago, I needed something that resembled smoking, not only in terms of the nicotine intake and the pleasure I got from smoking, but I wanted something to be easy, as easy as opening up my pack of cigarettes and light it up. Um, I did not want to mess around with wicking, building coils, build decks, Ohm's law, and all that. I live for it right now, but back then it was like rocket science. Um, I would call this a mouth to lung enthusiast RTA. This is an RTA that a mouth to lung vapor would literally adore. You will love it, but not if you are a new vapor. That all being said, thank you all so much for watching this. I especially want to thank Dimitris, the Vaping Greek, for sending me the Aris RTA for review. Till next time, be well.